Backstreet's back all right. Back in the U.S. and heading straight for a city near you. MTV presents the Backstreet Boys Black and Blue World Tour, bringing great hair, a stage show to behold, and everyone's favorite songs to your hometown. Log on to MTV.com for more information on the following tour dates. Brought to you in partnership with SFX.
November 19th, 2000.
We've experienced a little bit of turbulence, so we ask that you keep your seat backs and tray tables in their upright lock position because we're about to land in Sydney, Australia, right now as we speak. Holy cow. Whoa. 5, 4, 3. Oh! Happened a little sooner than expected. Oh, man, that was cool. Welcome to Sydney, Australia.
Sydney is one of the places that we all have like a personal attachment to.
You don't know how important it is to show up in a country or in a certain region around the world and show your face and be there in person. It is a big, big impact to the fans and to the press. That's what this whole thing is about. We're in the Outback.
A lot of kids have been waiting at the airport, so we're going to drive by, so if you guys could be on top, just wave.
It's almost like a campaign trip. You're promoting your work, what you've created.
What? We're in the Macy's Day Parade.
If you're passionate about what you've created, then you'll be passionate and you'll have the energy and the motivation to talk about it and to promote it and to get it out to people.
Can we get off on the song?
I think it's incredible to see our fans and see the way that they react from just us being there. I guess it's a phenomenon.
It's overwhelming for one. Two, it's kind of scary because I consider myself to be normal.
Very, very crazy.
We've kind of got cheated out of the whole world, I'd say, because we've been to so many places. They try to like keep us confined in like on a bus or in vans or whatever, and that's where we pretty much get to see most of our sightseeing.
So, the ride's great. It's just a little bit of $4. It's a weird experience because everybody thinks like being a pop star is so glamorous and stuff, but some of the behind-the-scenes footage is pretty funny. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that people don't get to see. The normal fans get a chance to have a visual at.
Hey, heads up, heads up!
Ain't gonna fit, dog. We're gonna run up in a lamp post.
What are we doing?
Hey!
Told you we were gonna hit something, and we did. Told you. I knew it wouldn't fit.
Make sure they get it.
Here we go. She walk on the beach.
It looked like Baywatch. There's all these like lifeguards and swimmers, these little hats on and everything, and they were little buff bodies. And here we were. We weren't really told exactly what the weather was in each place, so we were all dressed up in like winter clothes. I remember I was sweating my butt off, but we made the best of it.
Now, would you honestly take me seriously if I ran into you like in a nightclub? Said, hey, how about you and I have a drink here?
I just try to look around and kind of take it all in and enjoy it. Right now, we're under a strenuous schedule, and I just want to remember all of it. I want to remember it.
And then from there, we ended up going to a Catholic school, actually, all-girls Catholic school.
Naughty Catholic Australian school.
Just looking back at some of the alumni and all this stuff, it was just like, wow, this place has a lot of history. Quite an interesting place to have a press conference.
Catholic schoolgirls.
Ooh, look at the Catholic schoolgirls.
Are you all good Catholic school girls?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Everybody's waving. We're having a great time.
That was one of the cheesy-ass photos.
Yeah, we do those every once in a while when we come over to Europe.
Sometimes we do some cool creative
Yeah, but then there's some
artistic stuff.
cheesy wax.
Cheese whiz. Don't say that. I did, but you're gonna bleep that out.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is the video is actually going to present and welcome you on, and once that happens, you go on stage.
With the release of a new record, there comes a lot of extra stuff that is important for you to do. We do some pretty strenuous hours.
Thank you and welcome to these Australian media that are waiting. And just before we get to the media, we've got some fans that have won competitions that get their big chance to ask the Backstreet Boys a question.
I enjoy being interviewed and answering questions because I want people to know where we're coming from.
Basically, the so-called manufactured bands, not specifically mentioning you, didn't have the credentials.
Do you have any sort of response to that, and do you think perhaps that your success and the response that you've got from the crowds here perhaps speaks for itself?
I want people to know that I've got a brain, that we all are intelligent human beings, and we don't have somebody behind us telling us what to do 24/7.
We don't consider ourselves to be manufactured. We're 5 guys who sing. We're a vocal group. I think our music and our success speak for itself.
Alrighty then.
What's always important to have downtime. You know, I can do my own thing.
This is our life, you know? We're used to being on all the time. That's one of those kind of things that when we got into the business, we knew that our lives were gonna be an open book.
We're having lunch here. That's a Chardonnay, big piece of pork.
The purpose of the boat trip in Sydney was to see the famous sights, see the famous bridge, and get some fresh air and have some lunch. And that was good. I think we all got our batteries charged.
We went to do a performance where we didn't know exactly what we were up for. And we literally pulled up, and just along the side of the streets were a good couple thousand. I was like, wow, look at this. There was a good 2,000 or 3,000, I'd say, that were just out there.
Don't get in this business if you're not ready to. You have to be strong mentally, more than physically. If you're not strong mentally, don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Kevin's stressing out.
We still get nervous because you never know what's going to happen. You always have to be humble enough to realize that everybody makes mistakes and it could be you.
What would it be? I would buy a big house for all of you guys to party back home in Orlando with me at. That's a good answer. But you already have a house back in Orlando to party at. But not big enough for all these people out here in Sweden.
So they were still kind of clapping. I was like, cool. It was a good response. So my agent said, what are y'all laughing about? I'm like, dude, you didn't realize that you said Sweden. I was like, no. I was just like, oh boy. But I don't think they heard me too well because, I mean, it was so loud out there, so hopefully they didn't hear me. All I could think of is, who's this dumb American doesn't know where the heck he's at now here in Australia?
Can we ask you guys a favor, though? We're having trouble hearing up here, so you can kind of chill for a minute so we can hear ourselves once we get the song going. Okay?
What really pissed me off is the fact that we just, sang a little something a cappella. So I felt kind of guilty that we didn't give them something more. But we got a flight plan we got to stick to.
I hope I can sleep the whole night.
Here we go again on our plane with the same crew. Thank God, because I love the ladies.
Here's my girl right here.
Oh, darling. Have I treated you well?
Oh, hell. She's all game for the 25,000-hour flight. In the making of the Backstreet Boys Around the World trip, we went to Sydney, Australia today and had an incredible response. And now, fellas, we're on our way to Cape Town, South America. Brian and Howie, this is your fellow comrade.
You dummy! South Africa, you dildo!
Kevin Kevin just called me a dildo. So basically, we're going to Cape Town, South Africa. Excuse me, I have no idea what I just said. But either way, we're on to our third and almost our final stop, besides Rio and then back to New York City to release the album in the U.S. So again, fellas, I wish you a good flight, a good night, Godspeed, God bless. And you know what? Again, as always,
thanks for the day.
You can kiss my ass. Thanks for the day. Good night.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
God, get her up, get her up.
You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of the Backstreet Boys.